This is what to expect on embarkation day for your Carnival cruise. We sailed out of the port of Long Beach and stayed overnight at a great hotel in downtown Long Beach. We started our day off by walking to a big breakfast in Shoreline Village, which is right by the cruise terminal. Before you head to the cruise terminal, it is really important that you have all of your luggage tags attached to your bags. Traffic into the terminal was crazy, and I absolutely recommend a bathroom trip before getting there and making sure that you have snacks and toys for little ones. It appeared as if many Ubers and drop-offs were letting people out early and they were having to walk a little ways, so be aware of this if you have little kids or a lot of luggage. There was ample parking, but it was extremely hectic as people from the previous cruise were disembarking and leaving. We chose to drive to an upper level in the parking garage and use the elevators to take all of our luggage to the ground level. Be prepared for a lot of people and a lot of luggage. Porters are easily identified in yellow vests and will take all of your luggage at no cost. It is recommended that you tip your porter and be sure that you don't give them luggage with passports or identification, boarding documents, medication, or beverages. You will not see these bags until they are delivered to your room several hours later. The terminal was extremely hectic with a ton of people waiting around for their arrival appointment time. We had faster to the fun and we were able to walk right in, and I absolutely recommend purchasing it. To start, you will just need your printed boarding pass to enter the terminal. On embarkation day, you will find yourself waiting in a ton of lines. For this next part, you will need your boarding pass and identification ready. You'll be called to a table with an employee that will review your documentation and take your picture. After this, you'll go through security that is similar to TSA at the airport. Your luggage will go through a scanner, and it's really important that all alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages must be carried on. Because of faster to the fun, we were able to get through security really quickly and before anyone was allowed to board the ship. There was a large waiting area for everyone with a reserved area for anyone with faster to the fun. At 12:30, they announced boarding would begin, and we got in line for the last leg of our embarkation process. There's a fairly long and relatively steep switchback path that you must walk to get to the final security checkpoint. This portion is definitely one of the many reasons why we checked our luggage. For this last security checkpoint, you will require your printed boarding pass. Once you reach the front of the line, you'll stand in front of a screen that uses facial recognition for entry onto the ship. After this, you finally reach the gangway and get your first views of the cruise ship. The very first thing that we did once aboard was to report to our muster station. This is a required task before the ship can set sail, and we'd prefer to get it over with before any of the fun starts. We walked onto the ship on deck 4 and were directed to our muster station on deck 3 near the atrium. We followed the signs and checked in by giving them our room number and sat through a very quick safety talk. Afterwards, we grabbed a drink in the atrium bar and went off to explore the ship while the ship was still fairly empty. If you're traveling with kids, I would highly recommend stopping by Camp Ocean for a tour. This is a great opportunity to meet the staff, and your kids can familiarize themselves with the playrooms in the event that you want to drop them off at any point during the cruise. Camp Ocean is split into 3 age brackets, and unfortunately, siblings of different ages cannot stay together. Dr. Seuss Bookville is also located in this area and is for families to relax in together. After Camp Ocean, we went to check out the Waterworks area, which ended up being one of our favorite areas on the ship. Then we moved on to Sports Square, which had a ton of fun activities. This is a great time to try the ropes course, sky ride, or play mini golf. We also had a blast looking for ducks and found several right away. We swung by the buffet because by this time we were starving, and they had a ton of really good options as we waited for our room to be ready. At 2:30, we got a notice that our cabin was ready, so we headed there to check out our balcony view and drop off our carry-on bags. Soon, it was time for the sailaway party, which is definitely not to be missed on a Carnival cruise. That evening, we took some fun pictures with the photographers and had a delicious dinner in the main dining room. Subscribe to our channel for more information about our 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise on the Carnival Panorama, and thanks for watching!